Alright, it's time for the next pseudo stream. So, I just got done with Captain Strong. That was really exciting because that was the first time I've ever gotten his drop. And now, we gotta do the rest of the drops. So, we're now in Tucson, the next part of Chapter 2. And there's 6 more drops to get here. There's the Rambling Evil Mushroom, which has an 8 in 120 chance of dropping a ketchup packet. There's the Mobile Sprout, which has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a croissant. The Cranky Lady has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a handbag strap. The New Age Retro Hippie has an 8 in 128 chance of dropping a ruler. The Annoying Old Party Man has a 2 in 128 chance of dropping a protein drink. And then the Unassuming Local Guy is the most common of all of them, because he has a 16 in 120 chance of dropping a toothbrush. Okay. Right after I say that, an Unassuming Local Guy spawns. And no shot I get this guy's drop on the first try, right? Because I'm literally not even trying to grind for the drops right now. I'm just trying to get a few things done. No way! I got his drop on the first try. I wasn't even trying to grind yet. Are you kidding me? Dude. Okay, that's 12 out of 141 enemy drops. Okay. Now, what I was trying to do was get enough money to get a copper bracelet and then go to Paula's house to get a teddy bear and then fight the next boss. But, okay, we can just do that instead. So I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, it's not even up here. Okay, so I want to get a few things done real quick. Sorry, my thing looked out of place. Also, Paula must be living the life. Her house is literally next to a pizza place. Hey bro, if I live next to a pizza place, I'll be sneaking pizzas out the dumpster they throw in there. I'm actually kidding. I would not eat a pizza out the dumpster, because that's disgusting if you actually do that. Hold on. Let me just go right into Paula's room and steal her teddy bear. It's kind of funny how the game can allow you to do that. Like, Paula's dad literally says, come back later. And yet you can just sneak right up to her room and steal her teddy bear. Ness, you're a totally great person. Oh, it's a cop. I forgot cops can spawn in Tucson, even though it's much easier to get their drop in 1net. Alright, now I'm gonna get a copper bracelet so that I can have some extra defense. I want to fight the next boss of the game, which is Everdread. Wow, he got a smash hit on the teddy bear. You have to be kidding me. No. Don't try to steal my stuff. I worked hard to get some of that stuff. And he just killed my teddy bear in 2 hits. That's just great. Well, that sucks. He literally killed my teddy bear in 2 hits. So I'm more vulnerable to attacks now. Okay, we leveled up to level 16. And unfortunately, Ness has this status effect that comes to him pretty randomly during times of the game. No, like literally, it's just a random inconvenience. You don't control when you get it. And that status effect is called homesickness. So yeah, for some reason, at random times in the game, when Ness reaches at least level 16, I think homesickness stops when he's like level 76 or something. But basically at random times in the game, Ness will start missing home, and it'll cause him to just not attack during a battle. Like it'll say something like Ness miss home, or Ness started craving pizza. Well, steak is his favorite food, but you can name your favorite food in this game, and I choose pizza because pizza is actually my favorite food. So yeah, it happens pretty randomly. Like it could happen right now to me right now. That just made no sense, but oh wait, what? I was trying to figure out. Hey, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Oh, there's an annoying old party man. I'm actually gonna save this guy for later, since he's one of the harder drops to get here in Tucson. So yeah, right now for Tucson, I want to get the easier enemies out the way that take less hits to get and have more common drops. And then I'll save the harder ones for last. I know it sounds like a bad strategy, but it's my strategy. So usually when I do this challenge, I like to do the Rambling Evil Mushroom first, since I'm pretty sure I'm powerful enough to kill them without going into battle if they're singled out. And plus their drop is pretty common. And they usually spawn around this area on the pathway to Happy Happy Village. For some reason there's none. Yet when I'm normally playing the game, they want to spawn everywhere and block my way. See, that right there is what we don't want. A Rambling Evil Mushroom grouped up. Oh yeah, and then after I get the Rambling Evil Mushrooms drop, I like to go for the Mobile Sprout next, since they're also not that bad to deal with. And yeah, they do steal your psychic points, but you can just easily heal up at a hotel. Hold up. Let me use Snot. Okay, there we go. I should be... Yeah. I had to make sure. Alright, so that was number 1. Number 2. He grouped up. Alright, so this is encounter number 3. Let me use this toothbrush. Oh, they don't even do that much damage to me. Oh, wait, I forgot. Dude, I'm an idiot. I was like, oh, these guys aren't that bad to deal with. They barely do any damage to me. I forgot they spray spores and reverse your controls on the overworld. And it's not like how reverse controls typically are. You know, where pressing the left button makes you go right. No, it reverses your controls randomly. And then at times it switches directions. So it's just like you can't learn the controls when you have spores sprayed on you. So yeah, I completely forgot they spray spores. Okay, that was number 4. It really shouldn't take too many encounters. Because again, it's an 8 in 128. Oh, I despawned both of them. I didn't want that to happen. Excuse me. Okay, this is number 5. Yo, it just spawned more of them. That's not what I wanted. Okay, number 6. Okay, it's spawning a bunch of mobile sprouts, which I'm not trying to grind on yet. Hopefully that mobile sprout doesn't group up with it. Okay, it won't. Alright, this is number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to take a sip of water real quick. Number 10. Number 11. Ooh, there's 2 of them there. I need to despawn that guy up there. How is he still there? He's still there. He's still there. Okay, number 12. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to use save states and resets on the Rambling Evil Mushroom and the Mobile Sprout because their drops are pretty common. And you know, I really need the XP right now. You know, I'm trying to get just a little bit overpowered, but later in the game, we're gonna have to start using save states and resets constantly because I don't want to hit level 99 before Magic can't, like how I did that the first time I did this challenge, because I ended up hitting level 99 in chapter 7. All right, number 13. So right now we're at the level the game expects you to be when you get the Tucson, which is around level 16. But I remember doing this challenge for the first time, and when I was finally done with Tucson, I ended up reaching level 24, in which you're supposed to be at that level in chapter 3. So yeah, when I did the challenge for the first time, I was severely over leveled pretty much the whole time. Like I was pretty much killing bosses in like 2 hits when you're not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, why are there no Rambling Evil Mushrooms? Okay, there's one. Number 14. Okay. Number 15. Number 16. No, maybe I should start letting them group up. Number 17. That really wasn't enough to kill him? Bro, you're joking, right? Great, now my controls are gonna be reversed. Number 18. How come I wasn't... How come I didn't insta-kill him? Okay, I'm level 17 now. But seriously though, how come I didn't insta-kill him there? Okay, I need to get to the hospital. Oh, there's enemies up there. I don't want to fight them right now. Yep, my controls got reversed. They got reversed. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, left is up. Dude, I'm actually struggling here. Where's the hospital, dude? Where is it? Where is it? I need to get to the hospital so I can heal this stupid status effect. Wait, you're telling me I seriously can't get across that gap? That tiny gap, dude? Dude, Ness, you don't have to do that. You can just turn your body to the side and then you'll fit right through. Okay, what kind of were we on? 17? Oh, it despawned both. Dude, I walked too far. Oh, no. It spawned another one. Come on. Follow me. All right, number 18, if I'm not mistaken. Number 19. Yo. Every time I try to despawn them, they end up spawning on the exact same, I'm just gonna say X coordinate of the next enemy beside them. This should be number 20. No, 22. I don't know. I lost count. I'm getting overstimulated, dude. Dude, it's impossible to single them out if they're just gonna spawn on top of each other like that. Hopefully I can single that guy. Okay, I did. This is not really looking too good. Maybe I'm just getting really unlucky because the Rambling Evil Mushrooms drop is only supposed to take you like a few minutes to get. And so far it's been 25 minutes and I still haven't gotten it. Like, come on. It's an 8 in 128 chance. 6.25% to be exact. Yeah, I've spent almost 30 minutes looking around trying to get it, and they haven't dropped it yet. Surely this guy will drop the item, right? Like, there's no way I'm gonna get unlucky another time. And I did. Wait, how much HP do I have? Okay, I need to heal up. But yeah, I still have to boiled egg from Captain Strong's boss fight, and the pizza from chapter 1. Because trust me, I'm gonna need those later. Those heal a lot. Like, they really heal a lot of HP. Oh, there we go. There. Okay. About 26 and a half minutes. Even though I got pretty unlucky, that's really not a bad time frame. Not bad at all. Alright. I'm gonna go save the game now. Yes, I could have just went to the bus station and used the payphone there to save the game, but trust me, I'm gonna need all the money that I can get from fighting enemies. And the reason why I said that is because for some reason the enemies in this game have a hidden stat that shows how much money they have, because for some reason the enemies actually have money, like real US dollars on them. So yeah, that rambling evil mushroom I just fought, he has money on him, even though he's a mushroom. I don't know. So yeah, fighting enemies determines how much money you get from Ness's dad. Because Ness's dad somehow knows the enemies have money. Maybe Ness's dad is just secretly Mr. Krabs or something. Oh yeah, this ketchup packet that I worked so hard on to get, what am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna eat it with this hamburger from chapter 1. So yeah, the ketchup packet is an item called a condiment. Well, everyone knows that, but for some reason in this game, condiments and seasonings can actually have special effects when you eat food in the game. So if you combine foods with the right seasonings or condiments, it'll actually heal you more HP than just eating the food normally. And I don't really use seasonings and condiments in this game because the food you eat in the game already heals you so much HP, especially later in the game. So it's just like, why? You're just wasting extra inventory space. Oh yeah, and if you combine them with the wrong foods, it'll actually heal you less HP. Alright, so now I want to work on the mobile sprout, which I mentioned earlier drops a croissant. Right, this is number 1. Right, so it is less common than the rambling evil mushroom, but since they like to spawn in these caves that connects Tucson to Peaceful Rest Valley, it really shouldn't be too bad, since I'm pretty sure they're the only enemies that spawn in this cave. Now, caves are really narrow places in this game, so it's gonna be difficult to single enemies out in caves, because most of them are pretty narrow. They just stole my psychic points. And he just did it again. Okay, so that was number 2 right there. Okay, so this is a pretty open area. For some reason, no mobile sprout spawn. That's just great. Mobile sprouts, please. So they just don't exist in the game anymore. That's great. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, this is number 3. Once I get the mobile sprouts drop, I'm gonna end this stream. And then I'll probably work on the New Age Retro Hippie next. Since their drop is also an 8 in 128 chance. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna gain a ton of XP fighting these things. How much do I need? 1,200. Wait, number 4. Excuse me. So why did the enemies in Tucson gotta spawn on top of each other on the same X coordinate? Right, this should be number 5. Okay, they don't even do that much damage to me either. Oh, he didn't group up with him for some reason. Alright, number 6. Ooh, I just remembered. When we're done with the Tucson enemies, oh my god, pretty much after Tucson, the rest of chapter 2 is going to be just grinding the chapter. Like, if you get what I mean, like, we're pretty much gonna have to be grinding the whole rest of chapter 2. Because that's when you unlock Paula as a party member. And you know, Paula starts at level 1. So yeah, while I'm getting these drops, I'm gonna have to start grinding so that Paula catches up in terms of levels with Ness. And then the same thing's gonna happen to Jeff in chapter 3. Alright, that was number 6? No. 7? It was 6 or 7. That's what the edited version is for. to keep track of the encounters for me. Ooh, he got some massive damage on me. That is not good. Hey, at least he got me to 69 HP. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it might be time to eat the boiled egg. Oh yeah, the strategy I used the first time I did this challenge was to actually do Happy Happy Village before Peaceful Rest Valley. And that's because there's only one drop to get in Peaceful Rest Valley. No, Happy Happy Village. And then on top of that, the enemies in Peaceful Rest Valley are dangerous. So that place is a perfect place to grind levels for Paula. And also, Ness has homesickness now. Like, Ness, right now of all times. See, like, that's the thing with homesickness. Like, you always get it at a random time. And for some reason, it's always at the most inconvenient of times. Like, you could be fighting an intense battle, and it'll be like, Ness lost all motivation in battle. Like, dude, like, right now of all times, like, your other party members could literally be on life support with Ness carrying them, and he would be on homesickness. Oh yeah, it also doesn't help that if the game thinks you've played it for too long, Ness's dad will literally go out of his way to call you and tell you to take a break. Like, dude. Like, dude, what is this? 2012, bro? Like, you don't tell me when to take a break from the video game. You're not the Nintendo Wii. But no, like, seriously, why did all the Wii games tell you to take a break after like 5 minutes of gameplay? Actually, now that I remember playing Super Mario 3D Land a lot when I was a lot younger. And I remember after playing like, what, 2 levels, the game would tell me to take a break. And I was like, bro, I'm not taking a break. Like, I'm not about to take a break. I literally played 2 levels. And that's it. And like, that's the thing with Nintendo games. Like, for some reason, Nintendo games, especially recent ones like Mario Kart World, it's like, let's take Mario Kart World's free roam mode, for example. Everyone loves free roam mode. It's pretty chill. You can jam out to the music in free roam. And there's a bunch of stuff to collect. And Nintendo wants you to collect all of this stuff, but they also don't want you to collect all of it. It's just like, hey, we placed this random P-switch here. If you find it while driving randomly, do it. But don't try to collect everything. And to me, it's just like, not everyone is that kind of player. And how is this relevant to taking a break from video games? Well, it's relevant because I think game companies need to realize that not everyone wants to play their game like how they intend them to. Like, the EarthBound developers do not expect you to go out of your way to get all 141 enemy drops. And yet here I am. No, like, seriously, they really don't want you to do this. You know, they kind of coded in the enemy drops so that it's just like, hey, you fought this random enemy. You got this random percentage of a chance. Here's this enemy's item. Yeah, they coded the drops to be like something that just happens while randomly fighting enemies. And it's like it's not supposed to be that big of a deal. But of course, there are players that want to go out of their way to collect these enemy drops. That's why the 1 in 128 challenge exists. Because the EarthBound Player's Guide, you know, it challenges players. Oh, we got it. There it is, the croissant. I don't know what encounter that was, but we got it. All right, it's time to get out of this cave. But yeah, the EarthBound Player's Guide tells you something about a specific enemy. It tells you that the Starman Super, which is found in Chapter 7 of the game, has Pooh's ultimate weapon. And Pooh's the fourth and final party member of the game. And with Pooh, he can't actually equip weapons. Like the Sword of Kings is the only weapon he can actually equip. And the player's guide tells you, hey, this enemy has a 1 in 128 chance of them dropping this item. Think you can handle it? So players went out of their way to go for all of the 1 in 128 drops. That's why the 1 in 128 challenge exists. So that I don't even know. I lost the words. Wow, all that grinding and I only got $273. I feel like I should have gotten way more than that. Do the Rambling Evil Mushrooms and Mobile Sprouts really not drop that much money? I could just be tripping. But I'm gonna end stream here. And I'll resume once I get the edited version of this out. Alright, not too bad. We got 3 drops in this stream. Alright, I'm gonna end it right here.